Alright, boys and girls, YOTESLAYA here, bringing you another Call of Duty Black Ops. This is part trace of my KINO Der Toten OpTic ONLYUSEmeBLADE, where I'm only using upgraded snipers and the ballistic bow and knife combo. I get rid of the bow and knife combo here in just a few. I don't know if it's this episode or the next, but after trying about what seems like about 1,000 times, I finally end up getting the L96 and get it upgraded. So I got both of the snipers. But I've got a problem, you guys. I'm thinking about setting up some cameras and like trying to do some live stream. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm trying to think of an entertaining way to do this, but I've got a freaking raccoon in my attic. I've seen it around my property like a couple times in the last couple weeks, and I thought it was kind of strange. And about a week now, I've been hearing kind of stuff rustling around up in my attic, and I didn't know what it was until today. I finally confirmed my suspicions, and you know, beware, this is going to be like the most epic raccoon like impression you're ever going to hear. But I was in a party with Barbarian and some guys earlier today, and I heard the rustling, and then I started hearing, here comes the epic raccoon right here. Or some shit like that. Sounds like a raccoon. I've heard raccoons out in the wild when I've been hunting, and it's a raccoon. I can tell by the noises it's making. I don't really know if it's like that, but you get my point. But, you know, so I'm like, oh, hell, I'm about to go up here and bust a cap in this motherfucker. So I get my 22. I got an AR-15 that's, it doesn't shoot 223 caliber, or it's a 22 long rifle AR-15. For those of you that don't know what an AR-15 is, it's like a civilianized assault rifle. It's not fully automatic or anything like that. It's like semi-auto, stuff like that. It kind of looks like an M4. But I take that and I load that 30-round magazine up, and I'm like, hell yeah, dude. If this motherfucker's got rabies, I'm going to fucking, all these 30 are going to be in this dude's dome. Well, I go up there and I start hearing it, and it's got little like kittens or pups, whatever they call it, what raccoons call it. So I was like, oh, snap, dude. I don't want to kill this raccoon now. So I go up there and I can kind of hear them all messing around. I couldn't really locate where they was because, to be honest, you really don't want to fuck with the raccoon. And if it's got babies, you definitely want to be somewhat precautious. I don't give a flying fuck if you got an AR-15 whatever with you. It ain't like I could just go all rampaging out, dude. I live in the city and I got houses like right next door, so I can't just like start unloading and going Rambo, dude. If I lived down the country, I'd be up there with a shotgun right now. Like, I'd throw a can of tuna out there, and as soon as that buck came out there to get some of that tuna, you know, there's not gonna be a whole lot left of the raccoon. But unfortunately, I live in the city, so I can't really do it the way I would like. So I'm going to get a live trap, and I'm going to try to trap that and all that good stuff. But it was kind of funny. I wasn't really sure where they were in my attic because I got 2 lights up in my attic. My attic is like not finished or anything. It does have a floor, but you know, off towards the edges, you can't step, or you know, you'll fall through the floor if you step through the rafters and stuff like that with the spray and insulation. And he's kind of, I think it's like inside my wall. I have no freaking idea how this thing even got into my attic, you know, but somehow it's there. But, you know, I'm sitting here and I go down and I come in here and I start playing Xbox again. I can hear him again, and I'm like, what the French toast? So I have the brilliant idea. I'm just going to scare the shiznit out of these raccoons, and they're going to leave my attic regardless. So my mom lives behind me, for those that don't know. So I grab an ironing board, because it's made out of like aluminum, and it's like the best. Like, I thought it was gonna work, but apparently it didn't. I go up there beating on this ironing board, screaming at the top of my lungs like a little girl. My mom comes in, she's like, who the hell was screaming? I was like, no, there's fucking raccoons in the attic I'm trying to get rid of. She's like, Brian, I thought somebody was getting murdered in here. I was like, well, you know, I was just trying to scare them away. So I'm trying to locate these raccoons, and I hear them shuffling around, and it sounds like they're in like my wall. So I go into my bedroom, and like I start banging on the ceiling, and it was amazing. Like, I hit the ceiling, and it sounded like there was about 1,000 of them up there, dude. They just started shuffling everywhere, like they were yelping and shit, like whining, like a whimpering, like fucking puppies are up there or something. I don't know. I've never heard raccoons. I think it'd be cool to catch one, like the little kitten or whatever they call it and keep one as a pet. But my luck, I'd get bit and have to get the rabies shots and all that good stuff. But as I'm sitting here beating on my ceiling, like trying to figure out where these dang raccoons are, I noticed a warm spot. And it's really weird because I've come to the conclusion that that's where they're located. You know, all animal activists, you know, if you're like against like any kind of animal, if you're like anti-hunter or something like that, you may want to put it on mute for about 2 minutes. So as I'm beating on the ceiling, like wondering where the hell these raccoons are, I hear them all shuffle, and I notice the ceiling's really warm right there. Okay, so I'm like, hell, that's got to be where they're laying. So I start feeling the ceiling all around it, and lo and behold, that's the only warm spot. I have found where the damn raccoon is laying. So what does YOTESLAYA do? There's no need for shotguns. There's no need for, 22 long rifles. There's no need for assault rifles. I'm going to go get 4-inch nails, and I'm going to drive the son of a bitches through the ceiling. So I go get my nails. I go back in there. You know, I kind of knock on the ceiling a little bit. Yep, they're still there. So I start driving these nails through my ceiling like crazy. So they're like right now there's like 15 nails just in my ceiling where these raccoons were. I don't know if I killed any of them. You know, in a couple weeks when it starts smelling like rotten hell, then I'll know that maybe I stuck one. But, you know, that was the best thing I could do. I know they're still up there because I just checked not too long ago, and I could hear them rustling up there, you know, still. I don't really hear the whimpering anymore, so maybe I killed the babies. I know. I'm such a horrible person, you know, but fuck them. They can go sleep out in the tree. They can go, well, they don't need to, you know, they ain't paying rent. They can get the French toast out of my house, dude. Seriously, I'll be sleeping here trying to, like, you know, do a commentary or something. Next thing you know, a fucking raccoon is chewing on my ankles and shit. Like, it's scary, dude. Like, I can't sleep right now. I hear the zombies coming through the window, and now there's fucking raccoons. What if it's zombies? I never thought of that, but zombies don't make that noise. Well, it ain't, but it's still scary. I'm like freaking out. I told you I was fucking retarded. But seriously, what you guys leave in the comments? What's the best way to get raccoons out of your attic? I want to get a live trap up there. I don't think I killed any with the nails. I don't know. I'm about to go up there with a fucking driver, like a driver or a 3-wood or something, and just tee off on these raccoons' domes, dude. Seriously. Like, I don't know. They could fucking make that noise or whatever all they want. They come at me, dude. I'm going to tee off right in their teeth, dude. And it ain't going to be pretty. But that's what I've been doing all night. Chasing damn raccoons around my attic. And I mean, I look like a little bitch going up there. I ain't going to lie, dude. Like, my knees are shaking. I go up there wearing my rubber boots all the way up to my knees because I'm afraid they're going to, like, attack me and shit. And I got experiences with these raccoons, you guys. It ain't like I'm a rookie at this shit, isn't it? You know, because me and my buddies, when we was in high school, I'm really going to get hate by, like, PETA or, like, PETA or, like, some animal rights group if they hear this shit. But when we was bored in high school, we used to drive around the country roads, you know, and we'd take old golf clubs with us, and we'd find possums, okay? Possums are, if there was any animal in the world that I did not care that was extinct, it would be the opossum. The possum. It's a rat, basically. Okay, if there was any animal in the world that I did not care if it was extinct, it was a possum. So what we would do in high school, we'd be sitting there like, hey, dude, what's up? Be like, no shit, dude, sitting here on the couch with your ass. Let's go hit some possums. All right, man, let's do it. So we'd get to golf clubs. We'd go drive down country roads. And we'd see possums, and we would just tee off on these possums. Okay. Well, one night we're driving along, and I see some eyes. And, you know, we do this at, like, midnight, 2 o'clock in the morning. I see some eyes off, and it goes over towards a bush. I'm like, oh, hell, dude, stop. I got him. I jump out with my golf club, and I'm running up there, and this fucking possum stands up on 2 legs and fucking chases me back to the car. Like, I can run like a 4.7 40. I played football and stuff in high school, so I know that. Probably not now. I could probably run like a 5.1 or a 5.2. But in high school, I could run a 4.7 40. And I guarantee with that fucking raccoon chasing me, I ran like a 3.1 40. I swear to God. Like, Raccoons don't fuck around, you guys. I always wanted to catch like a raccoon in a live trap and like an old tomcat, like a wild, like house cat basically, and then throw them in a 50-gallon drum. I think it'd be pretty awesome. You know, you all heard of dog fighting and cockfighting. Cockfighting. But, you know, I want to throw a raccoon and a cat into a 50-gallon drum and watch that shiznit go down. I think we're all in the same boat on that one. That would be pretty epic. But, you know, we could get in a lot of trouble. And, you know, like I said, animal rights group, if they watch this, I mean, I'm going to get flagged or something. I don't know. But, you know, it's, I don't know. I guarantee you they wouldn't be saying the same thing if there was a raccoon that was chasing them around their house every night. Now would they? A rabid raccoon foaming out of its mouth, fucking shitting berries everywhere. Not really. I haven't found any shit, but the second I find some shit, I will be going up there with a muzzle loader, a 12 gauge, a fucking, yeah, we're going up there. It's going to go down if that motherfucker shits in my house. He can shit up in the attic, but if I start smelling that, then I'm going to start busting a cap. And it ain't going to be pretty. There's going to be a lot of guts. A lot of destruction. Mass destruction on my part. And, you know, I thought about throwing firecrackers in there, but I figured the sparks and stuff from the firecrackers might set the spray in insulation on fire. That wouldn't be good. That kind of suck. You know, at least I'd get the raccoons would be gone, but, you know, I think that would be kind of defeating the purpose. But a little overkill, wouldn't you think? I don't know, but as you guys can see, I'm still on this ballistic knife and the Bowie knife, whatever. I don't know, dude, I just couldn't get rid of it. It was so fun doing this, like 2-hit kills still. It's pretty awesome. I don't even know when I get the L96. I was hoping it was this round. I didn't review this part. I just, you know, put this on, started commentating. I don't ever think about what I'm going to commentate before I do it. I just like whatever comes to mind at the moment is what comes out. Sometimes it makes sense. Sometimes it shakes heads. Other times makes people laugh. And like in times like these, it's, you know, kind of confusing and kind of like, dude, there is something wrong with this fella. But, you know, there once was a man, and his name was YOTESLAYA. He had no life, and he played Nazi zombies. He made it to round 151. This man known as YOTESLAYA, was the Zombie Slayer. He slayed thousands upon thousands of zombies, prepared for the zombie apocalypse, stocked up on his MREs, stocked up on his beef jerky and his water. He even stockpiled all his ammo, preparing for the zombie apocalypse. He got blueprints of his local Walmart, and he even arranged some hot ladies to take if there ever was the zombie apocalypse. He changes his oil on his truck quite frequently, just in case there's an emergency run to Walmart, in case there is a zombie at his door. He's fearless when it comes to zombies and mutants chasing him down the street. He just runs circles around them. This man known as Zombie Slayer, YOTESLAYA, the Zombie Slayer. He's killed thousands upon thousands of zombies. But you get a 10-pound fucking raccoon chasing zombies, YOTESLAYA. He runs like a little bitch. Yodi, signing out.